Help with delayed milestones. At 15 months, your child should be walking. We all know that, right? And you're in services. However, you're also looking for a plan, and I don't think you have one. First of all, the number one plan needs to be vision. There's definitely delayed visual maturation that I see, and also midline crossing issues with vision. But I can't go into it further because I don't really have a good video. The video is far away, and I'm not seeing the function. You should see at this stage an independence with the eyes. At about 10.5 to 12 months, your child goes from following to tracking. So follow is when they're behind, and you'll see the head move more, where tracking is where the eyes can stay on the prize, and your child is not going into those functions, right? Because it didn't go in, the eyes didn't synchronize with the development because there's too much misdevelopment. Even though you've got up on all fours, the reason you don't have crawling is because he can't get in and out of sitting from the back, and it's just not happening. And so when you're in the service as you're at, I can guarantee you all they're working on is making it stronger. Stronger doesn't make you have movements, right? It has nothing to do with it. I get it that the tone is not proper, but that doesn't mean, again, has anything to do with the movement. So the movement needs to be worked on, is that you need better foundations. You don't even have a good tummy time, much less a rolling over and grabbing the feet. So I would get really into the worried parent and almost spend 2 weeks working on just foundational movements because you're not getting them. The reason rolling over I know is compromised is because you're just pushing up from the center. There's no midline whatsoever going on. So I know rolling over was very laborious, as well as the heavy head going into the heavy chest. But he can plank and push up all day long. That's not going to get crawl. Crawl is going to come when you go from sitting to all fours, back to sitting. A child has to be able to transfer in and out of the movement before they get it. And so to push up just from the belly, that's not going into all fours. That's just a push-up. And that's just a different type or different quality of milestones. But you've had different quality of milestones this whole time, and so the deviations are there. And so we really can't consider the crawl or the walk until we have a bit better foundations, and I would spend about 2 weeks of working on that. If you have an ophthalmology report, that's great, but a lot of that too, what you're looking for is speech and so forth like that. I mean, you know, he didn't have a pubic bone strike at 4.5 months. Those delays are there, but also I think with the vision being off, that's why you have issues with the speech. Thanks.